Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for joining. So, today I'm teaching the dance break for MEOW, 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 the K-pop group MEOW, and their song MEOW. Yeah. So, the dance break, this tutorial is going to be split up into two parts because the dance break has two sets of 32 counts. So, usually when I teach, I break it up by 4 counts of 8. So that's 32 and 32. So I'll be breaking up this tutorial into two sections. So the first half of the dance break and then the second half of the dance break. And then so the first half, and then we can take a water break. And then I'll teach the second half, and then we can take another break. And then I'll combine both sections together. Sorry, my cat is here. I don't want her to mess with certain things. But anyways, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm teaching the first half of the dance break, and then the second half of the dance break, and then take another break. And then after the second break, we can combine both parts together. And yeah, just combine both parts together and then into the full section. So I already taught the chorus of Meow a few weeks ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So you can go back and watch that video if you want to do that. But for now, I'm just teaching a dance break. And as soon as I can get a dance studio booked, then I'm going to teach a full dance tutorial of the full song, which I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I feel like I just didn't know the dance well enough to teach a tutorial efficiently. But that's okay because I'm live streaming the dance break now. So I have a video on the chorus and the dance break, so you at least know those sections before I actually release the other videos. What else? Oh yeah, so if this is your first time watching one of my live streams, I actually don't play with music. So I just teach with counts. Sometimes I might like try to sing the song or hum the song, or like throw in lyrics if I know what they're saying or remember what they're saying. But otherwise, I do it with counts. And then you can, after this stream is done, or after you feel like confident enough in what you've learned, then you can pull up the dance, like a mirrored dance tutorial, and then practice it with music. So I would say you should slow down the music first, so that, and then build up to the speed, to full speed, until you get used to doing it. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, before we actually start with the warm up and everything, I always like to put a poll up. So first, let me pin a message. I don't know what to say. Okay, I know what I'm going to say for the poll. Let's ask, who is your favorite 5th gen girl group? And who's 5th gen right now for girl groups? I think like Eyelet, and we have Meow. I have to put Meow in, obviously, because I'm teaching their song. Baby Monster. Who's another 5th gen girl group? Eyelet, Meow, Baby Monster. 5th gen just started. I think, would Kiss of Life be considered Gen 5? I think so, because they kind of debuted around that time when the generation started like switching. So I'll put Kiss of Life. Kiss of Life. So while we're teaching the dance, while I'm teaching the dance, make sure you vote in this poll, because I want to know who is everyone's favorite group. I'll share my favorite out of the 4 options, probably at the end of the class. I don't know, because I don't want what I say to skew the results, even though I feel like me teaching Meow is going to skew the results already, but it doesn't matter. And then let me leave a pinned message really quick. Okay. I have to change my pin message. All right, so as usual, I have my water because if you're dancing and sweating, you want to make sure you keep the water, stay hydrated. Oh, and then also a warning before we start too, which is that because this dance has a little bit of like hopping and jumping in it, I have my microphone like right at my neck and on my shirt. So sometimes when I jump, it might like hit against my shirt. So just be mindful if you have headphones in because I don't want to like blow your ears out. So just be careful with those parts. Yeah, and then hopefully it's just not too annoying. So let's start with the warm up, and you can follow along with what I'm doing, or you can warm up your body however you see fit. I like to start with my neck and upper body, and then work my way down to my lower body. So this dance class is really like it's beginner friendly. I don't want to say it's for beginners, but I make my classes extremely beginner friendly because I like to make everyone feel like they can follow along and learn the dances because dancing is fun. Let's roll your neck and roll the opposite way. Let's roll our shoulders, roll it back, and roll forward. My camera angle might be a little bit weird, but hopefully everyone can see this tutorial today. Okay, let's roll our arms all together. We do get on the floor, I think, twice for this dance, 2 or 3 times, and then we bend over. So anytime you warm up, you want your warm up to match how you will actually be using your body. Let's bring your arm across, stretch your left arm. Bring it up, down, and stretch your triceps. Okay. And switch arms. Bring your right arm across. I started around live streaming just like 5 minutes ago. For now, we're stretching because you want to make sure you efficiently warm up and stretch your muscles before you start dancing. So once we're done with our warm up together, then I will start the dance class. I mean, this is part of the class, so it's already started, but yes. If you're just watching, make sure you vote in the poll or let me know which K-pop groups you like. If you're dancing, then make sure you warm up with me. So lean across, reach your right hand, reach your left hand across. Lean. And reach down to your leg. And then reach forward. Touch the ground if you can, but if you can't, then don't stress about it because any warm up that you do, you just need to feel like a gentle stretch. And if you literally feel yourself getting warm, like sweaty, like warming up, then that's good. But you shouldn't push yourself so hard that it hurts. If it hurts, it's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, thanks for watching my debut tutorial. I remember when that song first came out, not a lot of people liked it, but I really liked the dance. So that's why I learned it. And I was like, I'm going to make a tutorial. I like Cat's Eye, so I'm glad they're getting bigger now. Reach down, try to touch your toes. And back to the middle. I feel a little bit dizzy right now, so I might take it easy during this class, but I'll try to teach efficiently. You know, yeah. My back is also like sometimes I don't know if you can hear on my microphone, but my joints crack a lot. But yeah. Okay, let's move our hips. Let's circle our hips. Actually, circle around one direction. But yeah, I'm okay. I think I just didn't eat enough because I didn't eat lunch yet, and it's basically lunchtime right now. So, but yeah, I would be fine. No need to worry. And circle your hips the other way now. Big circles, just like Kara. Step. Is this step where they circle their hips a lot? Yeah. Okay, let's do a quad stretch. Let's start with our left side. Just grab your foot and then stretch so you can feel the stretch the front of your leg. If you need to hold something to balance, then you can do that. You don't need to like try to show off or like just stand still. Like it's okay to hold something to balance. It's okay. And switch legs to your right leg. Yeah, let's finish up a few more stretches. Lean forward and then try to touch your toes. You can keep your legs straight or you can slightly bend your knees. It's okay. It's up to you. Whatever you feel like your body needs, you can do that. I always feel like any stretch you do, it's okay to modify, make adjustments as needed because it's better to stay safe and avoid injury. Because if you injure yourself, then you can't dance. So then what was the point? There's no point. And let's do a few floor stretches too, actually. Let's squat. So get into a deep squat as low as you can. So for the dance break, the very, very end of the song, they modified one part, and I'll be doing the version that they do in a dance practice video, because in the dance performance video, like the music video thing that they have, they do like a different version, but I'll be doing the dance practice version of the ending. So balance on one leg and then reach your left leg out so that we can stretch our thighs a little bit more. Not that the floor choreography is extremely hard, but it's we're still getting on the floor, so you want to make sure every part of your body is warmed up. Hi, thanks for joining the live stream. We're almost done with the warm up, and then I'll start teaching the dance. And let's switch legs. So balance on your left leg, and then reach your right leg out to stretch, straighten it and stretch it out. So I usually live stream on Saturdays like 11 a.m. Eastern, but I was feeling sick yesterday, so I canceled the stream and moved it to today. Yeah. All right. So for the next 20 seconds, do whatever else you need to do to warm up. Whatever you feel like wasn't warmed up efficiently. You can hold those stretches longer or do a different stretch, whatever you need. I always feel like my shoulders are really tense, so I probably need to do like more warm up for them. I don't know. Every time I dance, I always end up like hunching my shoulders for some reason. So it just ends up feeling really tense for me. So this dance has a lot of movement, so I might have to slightly modify the way that I do it. Otherwise, I'll like maybe like walk off screen if I go all the way over here. Like there's a part when we're like walking across like this, but I don't have space to do that here because this is a wall and there's a wall here. So I might just take like steps in place when I teach that part. But anyways, let's start the dance class. So for anyone who's just joining, we just did the warm up. So make sure you warm up before you start dancing. I'll be teaching the full dance break and breaking it into 2 separate parts. So we'll do part 1, take a break, part 2, take another break. And then after the second break, we can combine both parts together. So we won't be practicing with music because obviously YouTube has like a copyright. So I can't just play music willy-nilly because I don't own this song, you know. So, but if you know the song, just try your best to follow along. If you don't, then just follow with my counts. And then you can practice with a mirrored dance tutorial that has audio on it. So you can practice with the song after the class. So let me review the counts really quick. So it's comma, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's teach the first 8 counts. So yeah, I really like this song. The first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is great. They need more time to develop as a group, but I think this is like a good debut, you know? So, I mean, they debut with a song that is their name. So, but anyways, so right before the first 8 count, they say comma, comma, comma. So your hand is flat and then your right hand is a fist. And then you're like pounding, dot, 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 comma, comma, comma. Yep. And then for the first 8 count, okay, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I can't do, I think it's Suin who's doing this reach and then the kick. I can do the debut kick, but that kick that she does is very slow pace and I don't have the muscle to kick that high. So I'm not teaching that part, but if you know it, then you can do it, which is she reaches for a 4 count and then she kicks really slow for 1, 2, 3, and then she turns. If you can do that, you can do that. But for this class, I will be teaching after comma, comma, comma. You can lean. So for the 4 other girls, lean into either direction. I'll be leaning to the left. Lean, and then your right hand can just like swing back. And then what I'm going to do is turn to the left side and face back and then scoop my hands back. So from the front, after I turn, it's just scooping and bringing your hands back. So if I actually do it, so lean and then turn and scoop. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining the live stream. There's not many live dance classes, so I try to do it frequently. So once again, the first 8 count, we lean for 4 count and then turn and scoop for this next 4 count. And let's do it all together from the beginning. So comma, comma, comma is on 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's very easy. Yep. So to review the counts one more time, on comma, 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 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the member that I'm following from here for the next 8 count, she's going to reach on the ground. So let's say we're facing the back. You can turn over your right shoulder and then reach down, like come down, and you can reach your arm up. So for the first 4 count of this, you can reach your arm up and then you can stand up, reach a different arm, same arm, it doesn't matter as long as you're just moving it slow to match the tempo of the song. So we face back and then we turn and reach and stand, start to bring your leg up. Yeah, my leg is not flexible either. I mean, it is, but the control needed for that part is really insane. So where was I? Oh yeah, so after 5, 6, 7, 8, you reach for 2 and then start to stand for 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on a second, let me recount that part. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay, yeah. So this dance is Meow by Meow, which is like weird to say, but that's how it's said. So we reach, come down for 1, 2, stand, 3, 4. And what you're going to do is start to face the front. So you slowly start to turn to the front with your right leg. You can balance on it and kind of scoop. I don't know if that makes sense, but scoop, like jump on your right leg, scoop your left leg up, and then like kind of bring your left hand into jump, scoop. Yeah. And then you're going to punch. So when you punch, it's just your left hand, you punch, and then you kind of like turn to face the right side. And then we're going to jump into the next part. So after you punch, when you jumped left and right. Headphones warning, guys. Every time I jump with this microphone, it makes like a crunchy noise. So yeah, so punch and then jump left to right. So your hands are also swinging left, right, and down, you know? So ta, ta, ta. After that jump, we're going to swing. So don't get used to jumping and standing for now. So punch, jump, and swing. It's hard for me to jump in slow motion, but we're like landing on the beat. So let's review those moves after we hear and scoop. Reach for 2, stand up for 2, scoop, swing, jump, and land. Like land and scoop for the next move. Let's add one more detail actually. So after you jump here, when you swing, you can also look to the right. So swing and then look center, like straight ahead. Yes, so let's review one more time and then try it with counts. So on 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. One more time. From here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. I'm trying to do like a gentle jump, but I feel like what's happening is I end up just like stepping, but I'd rather do that instead of like, I don't know, irritating everyone's ears. So jump and swing. Remember with the swing, we're going to look to the right, and then you're going to swing again, and then look center, and then jump. Ta, 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 ta. Da, 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 da. Wait a minute. Did I do that part right? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Was that the right count? Let me review really quick. Give me 1 second to review. Because it's ta, ta, ta. I forgot how the R, I don't know why my mind is blanking right now. Sick. This is sickening. 5, 6, 7, ta, 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 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and great. It's in my brain now. Okay. So, swing, ta, ta, swing, swing. So you swing right, left, and then you jump. And so your right hand is in a fist, and then your left hand is like over the fist. You know what I mean? Jump, and then you're going to pull. Ta, 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 ta. I feel like I'm teaching kind of fast, but whatever. So you're in a fist, and then you pull to the right side, and then when your hand hits to the right, your right leg also like hits in, up, in. So you come up, and now your left leg comes in, and then you can come up, in again. So right, left, right. Yes. Yep. I need a triple check now. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah. So you hit, if YouTube is like, we see you watching a music video, you're getting copyright strike, then I'll be screwed. Hopefully you guys can still see the stream though. But yeah, so we swing, swing, jump. So the first jump, your hand is like more of the middle of you, and then you hit right, and you come up, left, up, right. So here, right, up, left, up, right. And then your hands are in the fist. Yes. 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 6, 7, 8. Why am I blanking on this? I'm so sick for this. My head's not in the game because I didn't eat enough food before this. Yeah, let's end the 8 count right there. So we punch, jump, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and then on 6, you're going to do like a hair flip, but I don't have a lot of hair right now. I just have my ribbons. So I'm going to swing my neck, pretend like I'm flipping my hair from left to right. Swing. And then when you swing, you can like do a slight squat, and then your hands will be in fists, and then you hold and then knock, knock. So swing and knock, knock. I don't know if you can like see this because like the camera might be a little bit too far, but it's like knock, knock. So ta, 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 swing and knock, knock. So we're going to add one more detail with our legs. So swing, and you're going to twist your leg in, ta, ta. You can also look too when you're doing that because that's what they do. So swing your leg in, and then let's say, just so we don't get too comfortable, we can connect the next part. We're going to do another punch across, similar to what we did before when we swing and punch across. And let's end the 8 count there. So to review the moves from, let's review from the scoop. So after we stood up, remember we ta, ta, let's do scoop, which is 6, punch, swing, and swing, swing, jump, right, up, left, up, right, hair flip, and knock, and punch. If you ever see me make a mistake, which is like, I'm going to probably make a few mistakes for this live stream, make sure you just keep going and do your best. But one thing that I probably might not do a lot is like I might forget the small details, like looking to the left or looking to the right for some parts. So if you remember it, make sure you do it. Even if I forget it, you guys got it. So let's review one more time, and then I'll do it with counts. So after reach and reach, pull, punch, jump, and swing. Swing, jump, right, up, left, up, right, hair flip, and knock, punch. Yeah. Now let's try it with counts. Let's start with here, and we can go 8 and 1 is the starting count. So from the punch, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1. So the next punch is on 1. Let's do it counts one more time. So from here, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 1. Yeah. So we're almost done with the first section of the dance break. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's the last 8 count coming up. So let me teach it and then we can review everything from the beginning. 1. So for the next section, you're like, I don't want to call this a wave, but let's say like, it's too hot. You know what I mean? Like you're like flicking your hand like this. So punch and ta, ta, ta. Your right hand is flicking and your left hand is just kind of like bent, you know? So ta, 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 ta. And at the same time, you're like leaning slightly and then your legs are like bending. How do I explain that move actually? So bend and bend. And so when you do this move, your right leg can actually like hold most of your weight. And the reason why is because when you're bending, you're also taking steps and shifting on your left leg, if that makes sense. So if you practice this move, it's like ta, 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 ta. Yes. I hope I'm not like too far off the screen so that you guys can see the details. But so swing and ta, 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 ta. Yeah. And that's on 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If you're late to the stream, it's okay because I'll be keeping the stream up on my channel so you can follow along like with the uploaded video that's still up. So ta, 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 ta. So another reason why you want to make sure you balance on your right leg is because for the next part, you're going to be swinging and stepping back with your left leg. So you want it to be like free. And then your arms swing back. So you step left, right, left. I might brush my mic on this part accidentally, but your leg is stepping left and then right, left. And then when you step with your left leg the last time, your right hand is like brushing across. I'm like kind of hover handing my body because I don't want to brush my mic, but you're actually like touching your like your chest area, you know? Yeah. So we just did ta, ta, ta. So swing back and front. And then remember with your legs, after ta, 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 you step left, right, left. Yeah. If you already learned the dance, it's okay to, you know, to just watch along. But yeah, a lot of people know it already. It's really fun. What part was I at? Oh, right. So swing, ta, 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 left, right, left. So left, right, left. And then you're going to turn towards the right and then face front. So my turn is going to be like really small because I want to turn and then like stay on camera. But actually when they do this turn, they take like pretty big shifts. Like they're shifting all the way to the next side of the stage. So they actually, after this, they really go like ta, 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 like they travel a lot. But I just won't be doing that because I have limited room to work with for this. This is a hard dance to teach on live, actually, with limited room, but I like it, so I'm still doing it. So after swing, ta, 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 left, right, left, and then you're going to turn. Yep. Some of them, when they turn, they also do like a scoop. They kind of change the choreo every time, so I'm doing my best to teach with what I know. So let's try with counts. What were the counts? I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so let's count slower. So remember, we start with the punch on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one more time with the counts before we combine it with the beginning part. So with the punch on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. If I get cut off the stream, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys can still follow along. Yeah, let's count one more time actually, and then let's combine it. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, now let's review all the moves from the beginning before we take our next break. So, like I said, this part, if you want to do a kick, obviously you can do that, but I can't kick that high in a controlled way, so I'm not doing that part. So, remember, we do comma, 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 and scoop and lean, and turn and scoop, and then squat down and reach, come up and reach, drop and then reach for your leg, and then punch, left, right, swing, swing, and right, up, left, up, right, hair flip, and knock, leg, knock, punch, too hot, left, right, left, and turn front. Yeah, that's the first half of the dance break. Very nice. So let's do that one more time with me explaining the moves. So from comma, 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 and reach, lean, turn and scoop, drop, reach, stand up, reach, and then you can balance on your right leg, reach, punch, up and scoop, scoop, and right, up, left, up, right, hair flip, and knock, leg, knock, punch, hot, hot, left, right, left, and turn around, face front. Yeah. So, wow, I'm really hot. Let me get a little sip of water, and then let's do it with the counts. You guys can get water too, of course. So, oh, someone asked if I can do chick chick boom. A lot of people ask that, and I always say that I want to do it, and then I forget to practice. But I like that song, and I like the dance. So let's try it with counts now. Comma, comma, comma is 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I counted too fast, too fast. Let me slow those counts down a little bit. I'm like, okay, I can do it, but if you're just learning, those counts are really fast. So, from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Hi, thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, everyone who subscribes, likes, comments, or sends any super chats or super stickers. Thank you so much. Let's do it. Let's say one more time before we take our break. drill it into our memory with the counts. So from comma, 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 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Okay. So that's the first half of the meow chorus. So let's see how long it will take for me to cool down. I don't know. But let's just say 3 to 5 minute breaks, depending on how much time that I need. And then I'll teach part 2 of the dance break. Tell me your Stray Kids bias. I don't know the Stray Kids members. I think the only one that I know is Felix. I think he's in Stray Kids because I like his hair. And then when I do watch some performances or music videos, he's always the one who stands out to me. So yeah, I guess he would be my bias, even though I don't know the members. But he's my bias. I think he's definitely like a stan attractor, you know what I mean? Because I don't listen to boy groups, I don't listen to Stray Kids, but I know him. So that's a stan attractor. For anyone just joining, don't forget to vote in the poll. I just taught part 1 of the dance break from Meow. I'm going to teach part 2 after the break. Our break is like 3 to 5 minutes. And if you missed part 1, you can always rewatch this video. So yeah. Yes. You can always rewatch the video. Or you can join in. It's like warm up during this break and then join in during the second part. Because at least if you learn the second part, then it's good. You guys should tell me your bias. Yeah, I don't know the Stray Kids members. It's sad. So you guys should tell me your bias. So at least I can recognize some names if I hear them. Because I literally only know Felix. Did I hear Felix's voice? Yeah, I think that was what made me remember him too. Because I was on TikTok and then someone posted like something about his voice. And I was like, whoa, ain't no way he sounds like. It reminds me of when I first heard, this is the old group with BAP. When I first heard the leader's voice, and I was like, his voice is deep. You need to tell me your BTS bias. With my BTS bias, I also don't know the members that well. So back in the day, before BTS got really big, according to my friend, my BTS bias was V, because I didn't know their names, but I kept saying, oh, I like that member. And apparently I was always pointing out V. But then but now, like, I like Jungkook's solo music. So he's probably my bias now. You guys need to tell me your biases though, so at least I can recognize some names. I need to read the Stray Kids members' names. Bangchan, Lee, Changmin, Hyunjin, Han, Felix, IN. Is it pronounced IN? And Sungmin? Okay, I think I recognize the name Hyunjin too. I hear it a lot. That's probably my friend's bias. I'm gonna try to remember those names. Yeah. Blackpink bias. I like all the members of Blackpink. Right now, Lisa has more solo music, so she's definitely my bias now. But, you know, I feel like my bias in Blackpink shifts depending on who's promoting. One day I like Jennie, one day I like Lisa, next day is Jisoo, next day is Rose. Gosh, yeah, I like New Jeans. I don't know the New Jeans members that well, though. I like Danielle. But there's one member who dances really well to me. I don't know if she's the main dancer, but I like the way she dances. I wish I knew her name. How many minutes do we have left? We have 1 more minute left for the break before we start part 2 of the dance break. So make sure you get water. Get some water. And breathe and stretch and warm up if you're joining late. Thank you very much. You guys need to tell me your biases. Oh, V, Jimin, and JK, I'm assuming is Jungkook. Oh yeah, my friend likes Jimin too. I think the song Blood, Sweat, and Tears was the song that made me think like, oh, Jimin, like, K-pop is changing, but like I've been into K-pop for a long time. And there was an era, probably like 2019, 2020, where I felt like Jimin was the face of K-pop. And I think that was during Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And I'm not an ARMY, I'm not like a huge BTS fan, but like to me, from an unbiased perspective, like Jimin was the face of K-pop back then. Now it's changing a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Ani is the best dancer in New Jeans. I feel like the member that I like might be Minji. I know their names, but I haven't matched the names with the faces yet. You know what I mean? So if I see their face, I can be like, okay, that's New Jeans, but I couldn't name which member it is except for Danielle. Yeah. Don't forget to drink water, guys. I'm still sweating, and we've been on this break for like 5 minutes, and I'm still sweating. I think it's just warm in here. Thank you so much. Yeah, tell me your biases too. All your biases in Blackpink, aespa, New Jeans, BTS, Baby Monster. My favorite is Ayeon because I watched Baby Monster's like before they became Baby Monster, their behind the scenes stuff. I liked her voice too. I really liked her voice. And for aespa, my aespa bias switches between Ning Ning and Giselle. It changes depending on the song, but I think because I like Ning Ning's voice so much, she's like my favorite. Yeah, but definitely let me know you guys' biases in all these groups, especially the 5th gen groups who were voting in the poll. Chiquita is great too. Her dancing is insane, like especially because she's really young. Her dancing is so, she has like the natural talent combined with the training, which is like really good in dance. Like that's insane. All right. Okay. Let me get 30 more seconds so I can breathe and drink water. And then I need to review part 2. My ITZY bias is Chaeryeong. She's my favorite. Number 1 ITZY, but Yeji's solo song, like in their most recent album, how they all had solo songs, Yeji's song is my favorite. So she might be my bias wrecker in ITZY. And my favorite Blackpink song is As If It's Your Last, but I also like How You Like That. Yeah. Ta, ta, ta. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's do our best to do part 2 of this dance. All right. So let's circle back to MEOW so that I can teach the next part of the dance. And then we can always talk about more K-pop, more Stray Kids, aespa, Baby Monster, everyone after our next break, or during our next break. But for now, I'm going to finish teaching MEOW for everyone who's learning. So remember the last thing that we did was step and across and turn to face front again. So for this part, they're going to like flap their hands, right, left, right, and right. So your hands are flat when you do this. It's right, left, right, and right. And then when you're stepping, you step right, left, and then your right leg is going to, let's say your right hip actually is going to poke out twice. So right, left, and then your hip pokes right and right. Yeah. And the count for that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So ta, 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 ta. And then you're going to drop down on your left leg. So your hands are like resting on your left leg. You drop down and then swing up. And when you swing up, your right hand swings and then points. And at the same time, your right leg is kicking up. So you should kick as high as you can with your leg bent, like try to kick your butt because it makes it look really like girly and cute. So drop and kick. So after that kick, you can take 2 steps, step, step, and your right hand comes around, point, 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 ta, ta. You can see what I'm saying. Yeah. So to review the moves, remember our hands swing right, left, right, and right. Drop down, swing up, around, and point, point. Both hands are pointing forward. Review the moves one more time. So let's do right, left, right, and right. Drop, swing up, around, point, point. And let's do that with counts a few times. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The point is and 8. Yeah. A few more times with counts, maybe 1 or 2 more times. So this is on 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the next part I'm going to modify a little bit just because I have limited space to work with. So 7 and 8. And so we're going to be walking towards the left. And when you walk towards the left, you're going to step left, right, left, right. Every time you step with your right leg, you're crossing over. So we ended here, pop, pop. And you step left, cross, left, cross. So you want to make sure that your right leg crosses on the last step because you're going to turn around. And then when you turn to face the back, let me show a little bit more from this angle. So on the last step, you turn and face the back, and your hands come up. So if your right leg crosses, it's easier to turn, face the back, and make sure your legs stay open. So, yeah, let's review the legs one more time. So after ta ta, you step, ta ta, it's left, right, and then turn. Is it left, right, left, right? I hope I didn't mix it up. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Yeah, it's left, right, left, right. So, if I like K-pop vocalists or rappers more, it depends on the group. It really depends on the group. So, our hands for the left, right part, you're going to be reaching and you look to the left for the first 2 steps. So it's left, right. And see how my hands are reaching and I'm also looking to the left. And then for the next left, right, you're making like the claw thing that they do throughout the whole dance. And then you look forward for left, right. So if we combine it together, we look left, left, right, and then forward, left, right. Yeah. And then with the counts, that's on 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to turn on 5, 6. So when you turn on 5, 6, make sure your hands are reaching up and you're facing the back. So 3, 4, and then you turn 5, 6. And then for the next part, you can just turn to face the front again. And then when you turn to face the front, it's the part that's like tu 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 tu, if you know the song. If you don't, it doesn't make sense, but that's how it goes. And then you're like reaching and you're going to grab and pull. So curl your fingers in and pull. And you can also reach your head back and pull it forward. And then you're taking a few steps because they're changing formations a lot here. So you reach and then pull, ta, ta, ta. So let's pretend I'm like facing the back on this part, reach up. This is 5, 6, pull and step and. One more time. We turn on 5, 6, and then reach and step and. Yeah, so this time I'll actually turn to face the back. So now facing the back, hands are up, and then you are going to pull and reach, and you can just face forward. So all of the girls move differently because they're changing formations, but I'm just going to reach and then face the front again so that I can be ready for the next part of the dance. So let's combine those moves from this 8 count. So from here, it's step and claw and turn to face the back and reach and pull and that's that 8 count. Let's do it with counts. From here, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And yeah, you guys request a lot of Baby Monster. I need to do Baby Monster again. So one more time with counts. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And yep. So for the next 8 count, you can jump into it if you want to. I'll just be stepping out. So you can step to open your leg, and then your left hand is a fist in front of you, and your right hand is like caressing or sweeping, whatever you want to call this move. And you do that twice, and you also roll your hips twice. So roll and caress. So then at the same, wait, is that part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Yeah, that's that part. So we're here. Caress, caress, roll your hips twice. And then for this next part, we're doing a dance move that's called the reject, which is, it can be hard, it can be easy to do, it just depends on your dance experience. So when you do that, caress twice, and then you can scoop your left leg in, so kind of like hop into it to prep and bring your right leg up. Drop your right leg, bring your left leg up, and then you do like a hop forward on your right leg. Drop your left leg, bring your right leg up, and then hop forward. I don't know if this makes sense. This is like kind of an old school dance, actually. But basically what you're doing, bring your left leg up, hop forward on your right leg. When you drop your left leg, you bring it back, bring your right leg up, and then hop forward. So you want to make sure you're doing this move pretty much in the same square, you know? Yeah. So at the same time that you do that, let's say drop, hop, drop, hop. Your right hand is on your waist. Let me review this really quick. Ta 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 and ta 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 ta. Yeah. I need a little break. Why is that tiring? Let me get some water. If I'm tired, you guys have to be tired too. So, okay, so while we're doing that move, for the first 2 counts that we do it, our hands are in fist, and you can bring your shoulder back and forward, and then your hand goes on your waist, your right hand goes on your waist, and then your left hand is a claw, and then ta, ta, ta. You keep that same shoulder motion, basically. So it's ta, 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 ta is the counts. Well, I guess like the timing rather than the counts. So after pull and reach and caress, caress, and up, up, and claw is the move. And then when you do that, ta, 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 you want to make sure your left leg is the one that ends up, because you're going to step with your left leg behind you. And the last step, you're going to actually turn and reach your hands up. So just to show what that looks like again, left leg up, and it steps behind you because you're going to bring your hands up. and then turn around. Almost all the way around, basically. So let's do that 8 count together. Let's review the moves from this caress. So we caress twice on 1 and 2, and then come up, left leg up first, switch, and then switch with the claw hands, and then step back and turn to face the front. Yeah, let's do it again, but with counts this time. So from here, this is on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. Let's do it again. I hope you guys can see me. I hope the angle's not weird. But from here, ta. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. Yeah. So after we turn on 1, 2, they actually turn in a ripple. So let's just turn for 1, 2, and hold for 3 and 4. And then you can drop down, and then make sure your left hand is balancing on the ground, because you're going to swoop your leg and then face front with your hand like pawing at your head. And that's the full dance. Good job, guys. Let's review the last 8 count together. So we turn to face the front, drop down, swoop your right leg up, and your right hand by your head. So this is the ending pose. They're just basically leaning on their left hand, right hand up, and then their legs are just down. That was the part that I was saying earlier is different, because I think in the music video version, they actually like thread their leg through and then like turn. They do some turn. I don't know, so we're not doing that. We're just going to do the performance version that they do, which is come up, drop down, scoop your leg up, and then your hand up. It's hard for me to do that move because I'm on carpet right now. So it's hard for me to like slide. So one more time with counts before we combine everything together. So turn up for 1, 2, drop 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And let's combine. Let me explain the moves from the beginning of that part of the dance break before we do everything with counts. So from step and stop, turn, turn is where we ended. So remember, we flap our hands right, left, right, and right. We drop down, swing up, step, and point, point. And then we're going to walk left, right, claw left, right, turn to the back, and then pull and curl your fingers in. And then for this part, step out and you round your hips, stroke your arm 2 times, and then reject 2, 3, and 4. Make sure your left leg ends at the top. Step back, swing up, turn to face the front, drop down, swing your right leg across, and then hand at your head. Yeah. Let me write that in the chat too, the name of the dance. Yeah, I had to say, that's the name of this dance here, which I can do because this was like a trending dance when I was like in middle school, basically. but not a lot of people know how to do it. So if you Google some tutorials, there are people who break it down much slower and better than what I did. So let's do it with the counts from the beginning. Let me get a little water, actually. Let's take a little water break. Like a minute water break, and then let's recombine it from the beginning of this section. Gosh, I'm sweating too much. Make sure you guys vote in the poll if you haven't already. Vote for your favorite 5th gen girl group. Thank you, and thanks for watching my stream, Ariana Blink. Let me know who your Blackpink bias is. So, review from the beginning of the second half. So, ta, 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 with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. We're going to review maybe 2 more times. My Blackpink bias changes a lot. Right now I like Lisa because I like her solo music because she has more of a solo music. But Rosé is coming out with a whole album though. So that is going to be nice. So from the beginning again with counts from here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the whole dance. Yes, good job, guys. So let's take another 3 to 5 minute break, and then I'm going to combine both of the sections. So if you're joining late, you can still follow along to the best of your ability if you can, but make sure you warm up before you start dancing. Warm up, stretch, do whatever you need to do to prepare your body for this, since we do get on the ground a lot and use our arms a lot too. And get some water too. Yep. Make sure you guys vote in the poll for your favorite 5th gen girl group. Right now, Baby Monster is in the lead, so we'll see if they stay in the lead. I almost finished my water. That's how tiring this dance is. Like, I'm actually sweating. Yeah. If I can do the dance break slower. Yeah. After our break, I'll combine both sections and I'll try to count it slower. I think sometimes when I'm dancing, I'm like kind of rushing through without realizing because I'm like, I want to do the moves, you know what I mean? And then the song is very fast, so it's easy for me to want to like keep the tempo instead of slowing it down. Yeah, but I'll definitely review it slower. And then also this live stream will still be up, so you can come back and watch it if you need it. And then also practice with slow music on a mirrored dance tutorial too. Yeah. But I taught the basic steps too. So make sure you practice, 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 practice. It might be really hot because I'm wearing like sweatpants. So, oh goodness, goodness. Usually when I dance, I would try to wear a skirt because it's more like breezy. But this is hot, very hot. We have like 2 minutes left for a break, 2 to 3 minutes left, and then I will review both sections together. And I try to review it slowly. So for the review part of my live stream classes, I don't really like reteach the moves completely. It's just like a quick review for people who've been here from the start of the class. So that's why I always say you should come back and rewatch the live stream so that you can review all of the dances as I taught them. And I'll put timestamps in the video too. Yeah. Um, yes. My favorite fourth gen K-pop group. I don't know. I like ITZY, and I like. There's a lot of good ones, and then I always feel like if I don't name them, I just feel so sad. I like ITZY a lot, and I like aespa. I like aespa's concept. Yeah, my Blackpink bias is Lisa. It swaps usually between Lisa and Jisoo, but probably because Jisoo is acting, and I don't really care for K dramas. It's not my thing. It probably will just be Lisa now because I like the music side of everything, music and dancing. But I really like Jisoo's solo song too. But I don't. She seems like she doesn't really care to do more solo music, but hopefully she does. Hopefully, I like her voice. One more minute for the break. Next time I live stream, I'm bringing a fan. Going to fan myself because I'm sweating too much. Yeah. Thanks for joining.